What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back today with some Dokkan news. Guys, they dropped part 2 of the campaign on us. We knew some of this stuff. There's something really interesting in here. And maybe I'm just drawing a blank on JP, but we'll get to that here in a moment. First things first, the Dragon Ball Battle Hour thing here. Basically, the long and the short of it is, in here there's a new login. You could log into this basically Bandy Namkey, like, proprietary login system. If you log in there, you get 15 Dragonstones. I mean, it's 15 free Dragonstones. Why the hell not? It is what it is. Now, there's 10 Dragonstones in there if you do the retweet campaign, and I don't know if we actually got that yet, but I would imagine, you know, all those retweet campaigns, they happen really quickly. But if not, go in here, go check it out, make sure you take advantage of that. It's 25 free Dragonstones up for grabs. But let's get to the actual news of the hour, because, as we do, the Chaotic Future World Part 2 is here. That's going to come with more missions and more login rewards. It actually doesn't tell us login rewards, but I bet the login rewards are just pretty much the same as what we had before. Now, here we go. Rising Dragon Carnival. We've been talking a lot about this, and I do mean a lot, because I maintain that this is a unit that so few people are going to keep in regular rotation, it is not worth going crazy on. Now, here's the deal. I have some Dragonstones. I'm sure quite a few people have Dragonstones. And there's going to be a Dragonstone Sale coming up. But also note here, we're going to get Rising Dragon Carnival packs. So in other words, these are ways that you can actually buy packs that you can summon with. These are what I'm going to be personally doing, and I'm going to be saving all my Dragonstones. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not telling you to save for 6 months. That is ridiculous. That is insane. But you do want to save because we have Saiyan Day coming up, and we have Goku Day in a couple of months. So Saiyan Day usually drops something really interesting, really good. If it doesn't, Goku Day will double down and go nuts. And typically speaking, at least Goku Day, but sometimes Saiyan Day as well, are basically celebrations between Global and JP. And being that, they usually drop really crazy things that kind of keep up with the current meta on JP. Now, I'm not going to tell you we're going to get 200% leaders. I think we learned years ago, to be announced, that is simply not the case. But they will drop something that will probably keep up with what they currently have. It's not going to drag, JP behind, and it's probably going to be a really nice shift in what we've got. It's some really hard-hitting, powerful units that probably have a lot of stamina and a lot of defense to keep up with long events. So, expect big things. Don't go crazy on this banner. Save, because there's good things on the horizon. But, that said, the packs go ham. Obviously, those are just going to be tickets that you can run on here, and, that's what I'm going to be doing tonight. I'm going to be buying these tickets and summoning on that, and then after that, I'm walking away. Yeah, I get what I get, and if I don't get anything, Global Shaft, and blame the algorithm. But, we get an Android's banner. Leave that alone. I mean, unless you want some of the Android LRs, but, just typically leave that alone. Dragonstones are on sale, like I said. We've got 12 stones once only, 32 stones twice only. This has kind of become the standard. 91 stones 4 times. This is like the same sale they drop every single time. And, I mean, just buy up the stones and save them. It's that easy. I don't know what to tell you. This is literally a no-brainer at this point, okay? Mysterious Ritual Elder Kai. They have dropped this on us so much. I have completely lost interest in these things. We get so many free-to-play Elder Kais, Grand Kais, and Sleepy Kais. I will never, ever, ever need Kais again. So long as I Dokkan responsibly and farm up my units. But now that we have the auto-farming, well, I mean, it's a thing. Like, the game farms for you guys. Don't get lazy. And you really don't need to summon on this. Just ignore this. No, not a big thing. This is a cool one. Another Extreme Z battle. And I believe that's the category, Gohan. So, interesting stuff. Good things here. And 30 more Dragonstones for you to save for whatever's coming here in the near future. But Extreme Z Battle, we'll talk about that when it drops. We always do. I have not done anything with the new Fusions units. I will need to do that and drop a video on that. That sounds like a lot of fun because we actually are getting, if I go down here, we already knew about these things. Also, I forgot about this. This Extreme Z area for this Gohan. I lost so much interest in Extreme Z areas, which is kind of counterintuitive considering what I said before about auto farming. But it's just, you have to farm so many units to so much extent, do their Extreme Z areas. It just, to me, it just seems daunting. So for me, I just oftentimes ignore these guys. I got a ton of these I probably need to do, and number one, it costs you stamina to do it. Number two, there's no real gain. Number three, it's a free-to-play unit I'm never going to use. If I could just shove that out of the lineup, I would. That's how little I care, honestly, anymore about Extreme Z areas. Of course, there's story events are reopening. This Dokkan event is going to be available so that you can awaken your other Gohan if you pull him. Now, here's the fun one. And I want to say I've seen this on JP, but I looked and I looked and I looked and I couldn't find it. So I'm wondering if this is just something interesting we're getting. Because if you aren't aware, the Extreme Z Awakenings we're getting right now for the fusions are what JP got right there at the end of the beginning of 2021, beginning of 2022. That whole campaign. But this banner, I don't believe, dropped on the game at that point in time. It looks like this is going to be a combination of Potara and fusions on a Dokkan Fest. The downside of this is it does not look like there's new units here. Now, it does look like there's going to be Dokkan Fest LRs. So this will be interesting. But until further notice, I'm going to label this as a trap banner. Here's my deal. If you want to drop anything on this, in the Baba shop, drop your red coins. This is a great time to get some of those, anniversary units or whatever. Because that's what it looks like those two are. They look like the anniversary units. So it's a good time to collect those guys. Maybe bolster a little bit of your team, but don't go nuts because I don't think it's going to pay out. I think this is going to be a trap banner, and I wouldn't be shocked if they did the whole Tanabata thing where it's like lower percentage rates. But for now, just pretend like this doesn't exist. With the sole exception that if you've got red coins and you're ready to spend them, great opportunity for that, but save your Dragonstone Stoko Nuts. Okay? Beginners Power Search Pack. This is a new pack for beginners. If you're re-rolling, I mean, really, usually anybody can buy these packs. And there's usually like Dragonstones and, tickets and stuff like that. There's like those random banners at the bottom below all the other banners. This will probably drop tickets for that. I don't know if it's really worthwhile if you're like late game, but if you're re-rolling or whatever, good opportunity to get some early units. Here's the fun one. Support for Extreme Z Awakening Zeni Galore campaign is coming back, and it looks like it's getting a buff. Basically, this is a great way to get these Mr. Satan / Hercule statues and, farm up Zeni for EZAs. Now, for me personally, I love auto run in general now because I can auto run EZAs and then just farm these statues to the ends of the earth. That, I think, is just like the greatest thing I think Dokkan could ever have done. That is so worth doing. Farm up the statues, but I believe this is the once a day event. I could be wrong on that, but I believe this is the once a day event where you get these like really not like the diamond statues and stuff like that, and then you can get some more Zeni. So if you're low on Zeni, that's a great way to farm Zeni. Here's another way to farm Zeni, so you're not running out of money when it comes to doing your EZAs, because EZAs do get extremely, prohibitively expensive. So there's some ways to offset that. Okay. So it says new missions added on the 21st. Fusion's category summon. Now, for whatever reason, the thing didn't populate there. But there's a fusion category summon coming on 2/21. I don't know what that would have that this won't. But, yeah, it is what it is. Probably will have some of the fusions unit and stuff like that on there. But it is what it is. Here's the other half of the Fusions characters. These are the other Extreme Z Awakenings. They will be available on this Extreme Z Battle, which will be permanently available, dropping on the 21st. So the rest of the EZAs are coming to Global then. Good stuff. And, of course, we're getting the Extreme Z area for The free-to-play units, I think I've already spoken my piece on that and said how little I really value those. Same with this next one. I cannot express how much I just deplore Chain Battle. It's very, very, very annoying to me. Mostly, and I hate to say this, it's going to sound super, super shallow. Mostly because it puts me to work. I've got to upgrade units. I've got to go like feed some sleepy guys in the units that I wouldn't, was waiting on 1 or 2 units left for. I get it. It's probably just me being lazy. But ultimately, at the end of the day, this is all RNG. Like, this is 100% RNG. And I can't tell you how many times I've had the best units ever, and I go in there and I can't find anybody that's got the units I need. And when they do have the units I need, they have like that one unit that doesn't fit, and he's the one that always populates, and I can never get a good run. I say as I'm typically top 1%, but I just find it more frustrating than enjoyable. And so, if you enjoy Chain Battle, great. I'm not looking forward to that. This I am looking forward to. Dragon Ball History, more free Dragonstones. That's phenomenal. Dragon Ball Fusions, the story's reopening for your farming enjoyment, and obviously medals and all that kind of stuff. That is coming back. The Universe 6 and SSG/Battle Gods event, that's coming back. And then everything from here on down is the old event. So that's all the stuff coming. Looks like we're going to be have a little bit more to do here coming up soon, but expect basically most of this looks like it's running out at the end of the month, maybe very beginning of March. So what's coming in March? That would be probably Saiyan Day. So we've got 3-ish weeks of this, and then maybe something really crazy hype. So we'll have to keep our eyes peeled for that. But for now, that's going to be your news, guys. Let me know what you thought in the comments section down below. Were you hyped for any of this? Do you feel like it's finally time to drop your Dragonstones? Explain to me why you're wrong. And like, comment, share. I'll catch you guys on the next one.